Paul, Ben here. Times have changed a bit in football. We talk about professionalism these days. How did Todd go? How do you reckon he'd stack up against his son Jack these days?
Oh, look, Todd was pretty professional, to be honest with you, as well. We weren't full time back in the day when it all started. Todd was a tennis coach, so he kept himself fit from the tennis side of things as well. But we all had a good time in the off season though, and a few of us used to come back with the additional kilos, which gave us a good opportunity to work them off in the pre-season. So we worked hard and played hard back in the days.
Yeah, there was nothing wrong with having a beer after the game, Hoppy.
No. And again, I think unfortunately this is something these guys miss out on a little bit. Not that having a beer after the game's the be all and end all, but it's the camaraderie piece. It's the ability to de-stress from a pretty intense industry that these guys live in as well. And I think the other part of it was the integration and the ability to mix with supporters and key supporters and other football-related people to start building your networks and start looking at what a career looks like outside of footy. And I think those are the things from the social and definitely that connectivity perspective that these guys miss out on, unfortunately. They get paid a lot more money now and they work harder and they train a lot harder and everything else that goes with it. But I'm really have a genuine interest in the transition from where they go from living that, I think the average AFL career now is 4 years, living those 4 years and the best come out 10 or 12 years and they're well equipped and being well paid. But it's those guys are in the system for 3, 4, 5 years and they come out and have to go and rebuild or restart their careers to go and live the rest of their lives. I think that's really important that we support that and focus on that as well.
Some good points. But I remember, we're talking about professionalism and talking retro rounds, that once upon a time, instead of ice bars after a game, the recovery process was to be a slab of VB cans, a slab of Cokes, and what hadn't sold at the MCG canteens, pies, pasties, would be dropped off for recovery after a game. So, but there's certainly something about the camaraderie, the togetherness. In fact, I went to a professional rugby union club last year in the south of France, and there was a sign up on the wall. I said to the coach, "What's that?" It basically it meant professional head, amateur heart. And what that meant was the game keeps on moving professionally, but don't forget about why you play the club. So the beer after the game and the spending the time together was still really important. So points Hoppy makes are still really valid.